Hey, what is up, wood choppers? Real quick before we get rolling on today's video, I'm doing a Christmas giveaway with Drumeo. You can win a complete Drumeo practice setup, just like my one. The Drumeo Quiet Pad, the pad stand, quiet kick, a nice fresh crisp pair of Drumeo 5A Veta drumsticks, and a full year of access to Drumeo Plus. But wait, there's more! A nice second prize of another full year of access to Drumeo Plus. To enter, simply take my 30-day free trial over at Drumeo and you will be automatically entered into this draw. As always, link here or in the description, and do make sure you do that before the end of the year. Alright, let's hit it. Hey, what is up, YouTube? It is beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and we have got a PayPal request come through. It is from longtime supporter of the channel, Mike D. Master Rooney, this playthrough is performed by Alexander Kartashov. Kartashov.
That's not it.
Kartashov. Drummer for the Canadian black metal band Panzerfaust, which by wiki definition is tank fist or armored fist plural. The Panzerfaust was a development family of a single-shot man portable anti-tank system developed by Nazi Germany during World War II. The weapons were the first single-use light anti-tank weapons based on a preloaded disposable launch tube, a weapon configuration which is still used today. Fun fact for viewers of the channel, I am a little bit of a history buff. I was aware of the Panzerfaust and what it is, so there you go. This one is killer drumming, which I can see you replicating as you advance in your double kick prowess. Cheeky. Of course, you'll need the two Swiss cheese looking cymbals I see to the drummer's left and right that I've been meaning to ask you about. What's the defining characteristic of such a design? We'll get to that when I see those. The music is killer and quite frightening. Make my feet want to do an about face and double kick up some dust as I quickly head in the opposite direction of these men. We are going to get straight into it. It is from Mike D, again, supporter of the channel. Thank you so much, Mike, for this pick. Sounds very interesting. And it is Alexander, a surname I can't pronounce, Kartashov? I'll go with Kartashov. And it is Panzerfaust's Occam Razor drum playthrough. Love me a drum playthrough. Let's hit it. Setting the mood, ominous, reminiscent of Black Sabbath, the bell, chime. Some fancy pedals there. What a great room. Sorry to stop it so early, guys. As always, original video link in the description of each of my videos. Of course, check out that original video. There's the holes in the cymbals that we will get to in a sec. Straight away, Danny Carey vibes actually, and even as so much as the sort of star, it's actually along the lugs actually. There's actually a diagram, looks like it's going from lug to lug. Good for tuning. But yeah, actually a couple of things here reminiscent of Danny Carey. Jim's cousin. Let's keep it going. Now, Mike D, you were asking about the purpose, or why would we have holes in cymbals? Well, it drastically affects the sound. This is a great display of it here. You can hear when he's going from the crash cymbal, which I'm going to try and point out with my cursor there. Hopefully you can see that. When he's moving between that and quite a slow tempo here, so you clearly hear the decay of the cymbals too. When he's going from that sort of clean sound over here, more of a trashy, darker sound. And it also can be a shorter sound too when we get Swiss cheese cymbals like this. So why do we have it? It's a sound thing. It's not to look cool. It is actually a sound palette thing. Listen real carefully for when Alexander is going between the two cymbals. Slowly, you hear them open up, you hear a decay. It's really clear. That one's clean. Hear that? The sound change there, obviously. Great sounding drums. Wow. Look at the size of the bell on that, right? Double kick. Wow. Whew. They're just switching to a whole different groove here. Killer fills. One day. Woo. Blast beats. wasn't expecting the switch up here. Oh man! This is so killer. I love that two-handed beat he goes into there. Song, isn't it, for this style? Loads of stamina. Quality too. The whole production of it, high quality. Sorry to interrupt, but just a quick reminder, the Christmas Drumeo giveaway is running. A full quiet practice setup and access to Drumeo Plus for a whole year. Drumeo Plus gives you full access to the entire lesson library, Drumeo songs, the 10-level curriculum, the tools, and the community. Take my 30-day free trial, link in the description. That is your automatic entry into the draw. All right, back to it. It actually sets quite a daunting precedent, like level to strive for drum covers. I mean, that was almost like a movie. Like the level of the angles and the overhead shot and just the titles, everything was just class, absolute class about that. Now, Mike D, you mentioned something about my double kick, which I've been open and honest about on the channel. I've never even owned a double kick. Started practicing a little bit more. What did you put here? Killer drumming, which I can see you replicating as you advance in your double kick prowess. Yeah, look, I've gone far enough. I've used some of the Drumeo courses to at least get like literally the beginner basics started in terms of double kick. Nothing close to this. Nothing close to these tempos or these subdivisions on double kick at all. I think one thing you do get from dipping your toe, at least dipping your toe, and this would be the same for perhaps, let's say, a metal drummer who's never played jazz or a metal drummer who's never played Afro-Cuban. If you have a bit of a look at it, have a listen to it, try it out, go through a few courses, get a few lessons on it from someone who's really good in that style. It is such an eye-opener. What I have learned from doing the double kick, going through the beginner double kick course, that's hard to say, the double kick course with 6/6 Samus was, geez, I'm really not good at this. This is not natural. I've played for so long at this point with a single kick and, you know, left foot on the hi-hat, which I use my left foot ostinato a lot on the hi-hat. So just retraining everything, not just the purpose of it, but the sound of it, it's a big change up. Okay, where am I going with this? It's you just get a new appreciation, I think, for this level of player. This is insane. And then you can sort of get caught into that thing of, oh yeah, but all they do is double kick, all they do is blast beats. No, because he was doing a lot of stuff. There was a lot of variety in there. There was really nice compositional elements. I loved that tom thing he was doing, and then going between the splash. The splash was really quiet in the mix here. Obviously on purpose, because everything here was very intentional. But just really interesting shapes and grooves going around the toms. And Mike D, again, to come back to the thing about the holes in the cymbals, I would generally lump all of those type of cymbals into effects cymbals, where it's just not your standard off-the-shelf cymbal. It looks different and it sounds different. The characteristics would typically be dark, trashy, especially when you're talking about stacks and effects, hi-hats and stuff. Normally really short sounds. You could think of it like use as an accent, and to break up the clean sounds of the cymbals with possibly a dirtier sound, and it just breaks it up and it adds a different palette. Now you can get, I guess, let's call them normal cymbals, where they're just a round piece of metal, where that type of cymbal is normally going to have a certain attack and a certain decay, and it's almost predictable in a way, and it dies off. Whereas the effect cymbals might be more like, might be that just short sound and a little bit trashy. So that's probably the best way I could explain it. The best way really to understand it is to have a really close listen. Okay, what does it actually sound like when he's hitting that as opposed to that? Anyway, haven't really talked a huge amount about the drumming, because honestly the drumming's way over my level of understanding of metal or double kick. It's just phenomenal. Power, it sounded like a real playthrough too. It actually sounded real and organic. There were a couple of things that happened in there I was like, that's very real, which I really, really do appreciate. We're not just phoning it in and like tapping, you know, a million miles an hour on the kick, you know, from that distance, and then let the triggers do the work. We're powering through here. Super, super impressive. Alexander Kartashov, who I should have researched the name. I'm going to go Kartashov. The song, the band, everything here new to me. And that's what it's all about. Mike D, thank you so much for this pick. I really look forward to everybody's feedback in the comments, because this is absolutely killer, mind-blowing drumming. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. Remember, original video link, as always, in the description of each of my videos. Of course, go along and support the artist. If you are enjoying my channel, please do consider hitting that subscribe button, like button, and leaving a comment. It all helps me out. If you out there have a direct reaction request that you definitely want to guarantee gets on this channel, you can do so by supporting the channel and hitting that PayPal button. I do also have a Patreon. It's just $5 a month, and through that you get access to the blocked videos. And remember, you out there as a subscriber of my channel, you get access to a full and free 30-day trial over at Drumeo. Go and check if it's going to be a good fit for you and your musical education. And spoiler alert, it will be. Tell them I sent you. For my North American viewers, go check out the latest deals over at Sweetwater on my link. And for my European subscribers, go check out all my favorite gear selections over at Thomann. Until next time, take it easy. Keep chopping wood. Ciao. Oh, you're still watching? You should subscribe.
Where's the subscribe button?
On the left, is it left or right?
No, isn't it the right?
Top left. On the right's got the video and the playlist.
Yeah, come on, man, subscribe. Don't be a dick.
And then Drumeo too. Drumeo down the left, bottom left. You should do it. You should do that. It's good. And then on the right, videos you might like, playlist.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.